Watson seeking.
Gibson.
Now that was just a great pass. Also, if you've been noticing,
Johnson. Watson takes Emmett. All the way to the hoop. C.J. Watson aggressive.
Well, I mean, and that.
Let's go. I'm joined by my guy, C.J. Watson, 10-year NBA veteran, angel investor, philanthropist, entrepreneur, author. But CJ, let's skip the small talk because you've also been a voiceover actor. I got to ask you, man, what is the key to being a good voiceover actor?
I think just having a good voice, number one, being able to practice and be able to change your voice. I think I really didn't know what I was doing. I just went to a lot of movies with my daughter and I saw these people, behind the scenes, doing these voiceovers and being these characters. I saw, hey, why can't I do that one day? So I tried it and I kind of wouldn't say been super successful, but I got my first job, but I haven't went back and continued. So I got to get back on that.
And what was the movie or show that you were doing the voiceover for?
It was like an esports game commercial, I think. So it was like maybe 2018, I think. So it was a while ago.
Okay. And when you say change your voice, did you have to make your voice super deep or sound like a kid? How does that go?
No, for me, they just wanted me to talk how I was talking, but a little more energetic, a little more spunk or whatever. But I wasn't really good at the changing of voices, so that's why I really did do cartoons. So I did a lot of commercials and stuff like that.
Okay. So do you think I could get into voiceover acting, or how would I go about that process?
I think you got it, man. You just got to get you a demo, get you a voiceover coach. That's what I did. I went to Burbank every summer when I played in the NBA, and I just went to record my demo, kept practicing, and my coach told me I got better, and I recorded the demo, and then we sent it out to people.
You think the voiceover actors that do this consistently, they get a bag or they get paid?
Yes, for sure. I'm for sure they get a bag. I know. I asked the guy some job applications and stuff like that. He was like, yeah. He told me the exact figures they were making for movies and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, this is very profitable.
Oh man. Look, if this podcasting doesn't work out, CJ, I might have to send my resume in for the voiceover stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, sick. I appreciate you joining me, man. You're in Las Vegas right now. Just came back from dropping your kids off at school. I appreciate you making it in time for the podcast. And you've been involved in a couple of different things. There's a couple of things I really want to touch on. I think the first topic of discussion here, you write children's books. Can you talk about where this idea came from in your process of CJ Pens?
Yeah, so it was just an idea I had when I was obviously retired, done playing basketball. I was sitting on the couch and I said, how can I continue to tell my story, but how can I also, inspire the next generation of athletes, entrepreneurs, whatever the case may be. And like I said, just tell my story. So I decided to say, hey, kids need to read. What better way to tell a story than through a book? So I contacted one of my old coaches who was an author before, because I've previously never been an author. So he told me the ins and outs of it, where to go, who to talk to. So I did that, and that's how this whole book idea came about.
What's your style, man? You got the Dr. Seuss's of the world.
Right.
What's the next person I think of, honestly, now at this point, me being a grown man, is C.J. Watson writing children's books.
Yeah.
What's your message when you write these books? What is the focus on?
I just want to be inspirational. Like I said, I just want to tell my story, growing up in the inner city. Not having all the resources that maybe other kids have, and I just wanted to be that light for those kids that grow up in the same areas that maybe that I came from, but don't have the resources, and just tell them that anything is possible. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. Dreams are real. I had all these dreams coming up, and you guys can do the same thing. You don't have to be an athlete. You can be a doctor, lawyer, nowadays entrepreneur. So I think that's just the biggest message that I want to send to kids and to the next generation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm very fascinated on the distribution of this. Once you finish a children's book, what's that process look like to get it into Barnes & Noble or online or e-commerce place? How does that work?
It's a hard process. So I had help doing it. This lady named Tamika Newhouse constructed all that kind of stuff for me, behind the scenes type stuff. But then we published it on Amazon. So now we're still trying to shop it out to different publishers to maybe get a bigger publisher like Penguin or Random House or something like that to pick up the book, and kind of put it in more stores and get it across the country, maybe even across the world in different languages. So that's my goal. That's my hope. Or maybe one day even turn it into a cartoon series, because there's not many Black cartoon series out there that are preaching, positive motivational messages.
I see the vision here, right? Author, turn that into cartoon. voiceover act for your own cartoon.
Hey man, you're right on the one. You got it.
Hey, that's some like Lionel Messi, I own the team and play the game type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's the plan. Like that's the goal. Who knows when it's going to happen? But we're still just pushing it every day. And trying to figure it out.
Before one of your books is published, I imagine one of your final editors, like the stamp of approval, it's an early Monday evening and you're around the couch with your kids.
Yeah.
Right? Like show them the book.
Yeah, for sure.
If they fall asleep early in the book, actually maybe that's a good sign. Oh, it's not a good. Okay.
No,
it's not a good sign. Okay.
Yeah, that was my test dummy. My kids. I said if my kids didn't like the book, if they didn't want to continue reading it like the next night, then I'm not going to publish it. So, like I said, and they liked it. They read it. My oldest was kind of too old for it, but my middle and my youngest one, they liked it. They wanted to read more, and like I said, I have 3 or 4 copies around the house, and every now and then they'll go back, and pick a new copy, maybe once every few months. So that keeps me happy that they're still reading Daddy's book.
So they are the test. They are the test
Yeah.
stamp of approval you're looking
Yeah,
for.
for sure. Yeah, because they don't read it. Other kids will not read it or fall in love with the story or even the theme or the message of it. So I think, like I said, if they can like it and love it and want to read it, the next night or even the next week, I'm satisfied with that.
Dude, that's a hack. That's like you're getting audience approval before you even go to market. Like
Yeah, I try. Yeah, I try to use my kids, the best way I can, but also teach them the good things of life.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. And salute to you for driving that home and sticking to the books. And cjpens.com, right? It's where you can find all your books. That's super awesome, man. Another thing I'd like to cover is you've been in the angel investing game. Obviously, you need to have the capital to have good returns as an angel investor, but can you talk about some of your influences maybe while you were playing or after you're done playing that showed you the ropes on where to allocate your angel checks?
Yeah, so first how I got involved was 2013. I think I was playing for the Pacers at the time, and I got a brand ambassador deal to market a specific company, and they gave me equity in the company without giving me money. So I was like, back then you want to take your cash instead of equity. So I just said, they didn't really have any cash to give, so I'll just take the equity. And I saw the company wasn't, going to where I thought or they said it would go, so I just asked for my equity back, and they paid me in cash. And that was kind of my first taste of the VC of the angel world. So after that, I just started doing internships and meeting different people, reading different books. I met Rashawn Williams. He was one of the first guys that I talked with, and he's basically a mentor now, a business partner. I've done a lot of syndicate deals with him, and he's been just helping me along the way, teaching me things that I do know and that I don't know, and like I said, just making me make sure I make the right decisions and allocating checks, and not just telling me where to put my money, but also engaging me and giving me education behind it.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time you got pitched by something?
No, I actually don't.
Okay.
But I do get pitched all the time. But I think my first investment I know was Zenwater, which is actually behind me. But that's my first actual investment. So hopefully that one is a good one. And like I said, I just want to invest in companies that change the world and make people live better and be better.
Well, I see your value add as an investor. You're doing the free promo behind behind the screen. The founding team should be very pleased. If you
don't believe in the company, you shouldn't invest in it. So I promote all the companies that I invest, and like I said, I just want to make them big, and like I said, hopefully they can change the world and make the world a better place.
Do you mind sharing some other companies that you're in that you can publicly share and chat about why get into those areas?
I invested in Instacart, ShipRocket. ShipRocket is a big one, like over in India. So done a couple investments in India. Noble, just invested in the pickleball team, Texas Ranchers. So go Texas Ranchers. Hopefully that pickleball craze continues.
Absolutely.
I invested in Turo, Third Body. So probably like 34 companies since 2020. So that was my first one, 2020. So like I said, just trying to pick some good companies and ones, like I said, that will change the world and make the world a better place.
Dude, you had me at Instacart, man. How early did you get allocation to that? They're filing for their IPO, as you're probably aware.
I'm super excited. I just got the email yesterday and saw it yesterday. So like I said, shout out to Rashawn Williams for that, because he's the one that put us on that. He invests with mostly athletes and entertainers, and he's trying to make these guys more wealthier and make sure they spend the money in the right ways and make sure they're CEOs of their finances.
Man, are you familiar with the Instacart story? How they got into YC and got their first sort of big funding?
Yeah. It's a crazy story and a great
Crazy
one, like I
story,
said.
right? They didn't like apply on time. They're desperately trying to get in, and at the time they sent Gary Tan a 6-pack of beer through Instacart, and they're like, "Oh shoot, I guess we got to give these guys an interview."
Right. Yeah.
Lo and
Look at
behold,
look at the company now.
I think I don't know when they went through the Y Combinator Startup Accelerator batch. I want to say it was like somewhere around 2012, but like a decade later.
Yeah.
Incredible, man. Incredible. What year did you get into them?
I think it was 21, I believe. I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice,
So
man.
more late stage companies. Not a lot of early stage companies, but mostly late stage companies.
Yeah, in investing, it's always fun to like talk about the early stage part of it, but if you have the juice in the network to get in the late stage where they've like semi-proven, they have traction.
For sure. Less of a risk, I feel like, especially for for athletes like me or people who make their money in a short period of time and don't really have that after. So I think it's a good chance to go and better chance to go late stage than to start up early and to wait that 7 to 10 year period, and hopefully that company continues to scale and grow.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, that's awesome. It seems like you have some little magic as an angel investor. So if any entrepreneurs listen to this, man, like if CJ Watson's on your cap table, like there's some positive signals there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're in Vegas too, which it doesn't matter anymore. But just the fact you're outside of California and you're like still making the same sort of dope investments was kudos to you, man. Kudos to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So the really big topic of conversation, like first of all, we've covered CJ the author, a little bit of voiceover acting, angel investing, but I have been getting bothered about this topic, which is how do I get into the vending machine business?
Yeah.
Owning vending machines has seemed to be a very interesting passive income outlet that people want to get into, but don't necessarily know where to start and how that works. Do you mind chatting about how you got into the vending machine game? Like, let's break this down.
Yeah, so I was just retired at the time, maybe 2 or 3 years after I was retired. I just wanted to find another way to get some more passive income. They say like your 6 or 7 streams of income, and I think I just wanted to have another one. So I just, me and my wife were looking at the time, different companies, different businesses we can maybe franchise or get into. And we came across a vending machine. It was kind of a low startup cost, not super expensive as like if you're going to buy a restaurant or a franchise or something like that. So we just took the chance, took the risk on it. We went to a training in Utah. We liked it. We bought 10 vending machines. So we have 4 placed right now. It's a good passive income business, but it's definitely, like I said, anything you take a risk on is kind of sketchy at first, and you don't really know the what ifs. You have all these thoughts or whatever. So, but I definitely love it so far. So in my vending machines, I try to put all healthy snacks because I don't eat meat or anything like that. So I try to put healthier snacks in there. I don't put Doritos or Cheetos or anything like that. So
damn it,
I just try to give people a healthier option instead of so we can live longer and eat healthier. So it's a great business and definitely fun for me. I like it.
Whoa. There's a lot there. There is a lot there. First of all, so you went to Utah to buy why Utah? Yeah. What is vending machine?
Utah, they did the wholesale training there. They taught us how to fill the vending machines, how to do all the computer work, all the analysis.
Who is they?
It's called Healthy U Vending. HealthyUVending.com, I believe. So they have like a little office up there. So we went there for 2 days and did the training and ordered the vending machines, and they shipped them right to our house. Like I said, me and my wife were like, oh, what if we give them this money and the vending machines don't come? But they came. And like, so we had all these affirmations and these thoughts or whatever, but everything turned out fine, like I said, and they still help us to this day for life if we need anything with the vending machine. So I call them here and there if I have an issue with the vending machine or any problems or parts or anything like that.
So Healthy U Vending is a vending machine company that I guess it's almost like franchising, like
kind of sort of, yeah, but it's your own business. So you can name it whatever you want. Like we named ours a different company name. We have 4 right now, and just trying to place the other 6.
So do they get a percentage of Healthy U Vending? Do they get a percentage of the profits you make off the vending machine? Like what's in it for them? What's in it for them training you and giving you
just to show resources? Us all the everything that goes in with the vending machine, how to, like I said, how to fill it, how to place the orders. If you want to do the marketing yourself, or they can do the marketing for you, just pay them a fee, but they don't get any fee off your sales. Once you buy the machines are yours. Everything else is yours to keep. Nothing they do for you, they don't get anything, no compensation for anything. They just make money off the sale of the vending machine.
Got
So
it.
they're
So
kind of
you're
like
not
a wholesale, kind of like the middleman type of thing.
okay. And so boom, like you order these ginormous like vending machines are big, right? Like
Yeah, they're
how do they
6 feet
ship it
tall.
to your?
They ship
How
it.
do they ship it?
They ship it in a big box, and like I said, they all came, all 10 of them, and we just put them in a storage.
Damn. Okay. How much did it cost for you to buy 10 vending machines?
10 was like I think 80,000 or something like that.
Okay. 8,000
Yeah, 8,000. Yeah. Ours are cool because they have Google, they have Apple Pay, they have cash or coins, whatever. But every morning if something sells, we get an email saying what sold, what didn't sell. So we don't really have to go to the machine and check it. It's all kind of like analytical data, all this kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's really top of the line vending machine, and they're brand new. You can wrap them however you want to wrap them. It's pretty cool.
That is so sick. All right. So I'm so curious about the margins. Like you spent 8K on a vending machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next step, let's stock this bad boy.
Yeah.
So you alluded to it. You're a healthy guy. You wanted to put some of these healthy snacks in. I might not be coming to your vending machine, to be honest, but I know a lot of people.
You probably would. No, you probably would, because after a while we kind of did our data. We put tuna, all that kind of stuff in there. People wanted candy, so I said, hey, you know what? I'll give you candy. So I just put candy in there. So I kind of
candy for sure.
I kind of relate to whatever the space, the location wants. So they'll give us requests of what they want to see in there. As long as I can vend it, I'll put it in there. And like I said, the margins are like if I buy something from Sam's Club for $1, I'll usually sell it for $2.50 or $3. So I'll get I'll mark it up. The explanation I always give people is, would you rather pay $2 for it here in the vending machine, or would you rather drive to 7-Eleven, pay $1 for it, but then you're also paying for gas on your way there and way back? So either or, you're going to spend more going to the store when you can just pay for the vending machine. I'm not taxing you on it. I'm paying the tax. So in the end, really, you're winning.
So your supply is coming from Sam's Club?
Yeah, Sam's Club or Costco is where we get our goods from.
So anyone in general, right? I go to the grocery store or someplace. I buy all the things I want to and then stock it and then make sure I sell it for more than I bought it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then how do you get permission from these places to put your big old vending machine in?
The good thing about this company that we went through, they do all the resourcing for us, or you can do it on your own. So they'll contact the company and tell them, hey, are you guys looking for a vending machine? We have a supplier who wants to come in and put a vending machine in there. So then we go to the location, we look at the location, see where they want to put the vending machine, see if they have enough employees or customers to really satisfy our profit margins and stuff like that. And if it's a good fit, we put the vending machine in there. We send them a contract, they sign it, we send it back, and then we go place the vending machine in there.
Damn. Does the location get any cut of the
So
vending machine?
normally sometimes locations ask for like a 15-20% cut, but usually you kind of just say, hey, I'm trying to help you guys, with vending machine options for your employees or for your customers. There's only one location that we pay a fee to, and that's to the government city hall. So, but other than that, we don't pay a fee to anyone.
Damn, that's crazy. And your vending machines are in Las Vegas right now?
Yeah, just Las Vegas.
Where are they, like, specifically?
They're in animal hospitals and one in the government city hall. So like I said, we're trying to expand more, but I don't know if I really want to, because then it's more of a full-time business for me. I don't really have any employees right now. So I don't know if I want to get an employee or pay someone, $25 a week to fill one vending machine. So it's kind of like pointless.
So how did you choose the animal hospital? That's a fun choice.
Yeah, I mean, animal hospitals are pretty lucrative, actually. They're 24/7. They 7 days a week. We fill those vending machines like once or twice a week. So, like I said, and they have like over 100 employees. So, like I said, it's always constant people buying stuff, drinks, snacks.
How did you come up with this? Like, first of all, like, it makes total sense. Genius. Where did you stumble across that the animal hospital would be this lucrative spot for your passive income stream?
I don't know. Like I said,
how?
I don't know. It's the company that we worked with. They just find these locations for us, and they send them to us, and we have the right of refusal saying yes or no to these locations. And we've been blessed to say like these locations all have at least over 75 employees and customers. That's a lot of foot traffic coming in and out 24/7, 7 days a week. So Like I said, it's been a great business so far.
I gotta give they getting some love this episode. My goodness.
Yeah, I got to tell them, I need some kickback.
Yeah, for sure. Can anyone get trained at Healthy Vending U, or is it like
anyone can get trained? Just like I said, just buy the machine there, or if someone has bought the machine previously, if you buy one from them, you can go and like say you bought the machine from someone, and you can go and ask to do the training. Like I said, they'll teach you how to do it.
How do you deal with maintenance? Are these machines pretty sturdy, or do they break down a lot?
No, we've had ours for going since 2019. I've had maybe 1 or 2 issues. Like a customer pushed the button in that you get the coins back. Like, if you get your coin gets stuck or something, someone pushed the whole button inside the machine, which is kind of excessive. But I just had
doing a little too much.
Yeah, just being too aggressive. I had my handyman just come and fix it. It took him 5 minutes. Like I said, those are kind of like the only things that really, really happened to it. I haven't had any issues since, knock on wood. But if you do, like I said, you just call that company and they'll tell you what part to buy, what you need to buy, and you just got to kind of fix it on your own or have someone else come fix it for you.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in a vending machine that maybe one of your peers has put in there and you're like, bro, why that should not be in a vending machine?
So it's crazy now that I own a vending machine business or company. I'll see what people price their stuff at, and I'll see what they put in their vending machines. But I mean, it's not crazy what I've seen in there, but the Kylie Jenner stuff, the makeup and earphones, like you see in the airport, Apple has all these headphones and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Like I said, because this business is, you can pretty much make anything into a vending machine business as long as it vends and comes out. I think it's a great idea.
Any ridiculous price points that you're like, bro, why are you pricing this bottle of water at $10, right? Or
no, seriously, I was at a gym yesterday. I saw a bottle of water priced for $5. I sell mine for
what do you
$2.
Price your waters at? Let me know.
$2.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, if I get it for 35 cents, I can't charge you $5. I mean, some places, like if you get a vending machine at a hotel or something like that, yeah, you can charge $5, but nowadays all these hotels have their own like mini marts in them, so it kind of is killing the vending machine business for the hotel part. But anywhere else, I think it's a good business, but I can't charge $5. I just can't do it.
If I went to this animal hospital and went to the vending machine, would it have, do you have a logo or a name on it, or it just looks like any other vending machine out there?
So ours is kind of wrapped like it has like an apple on the side, it's pretty cool wrapped, it's pretty colorful. But yeah, it does have our name on it. It has just our business license ID number and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy.
For anyone who's interested in getting into the vending machine space and maybe they almost or just have the capital to invest in one vending machine, man, CJ, do you have like a core piece of advice, like step one and of what you can share in terms of how to make this a lucrative opportunity for them?
I think for me, if I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't definitely buy 10 machines. I would probably buy 3. And then also I would just figure out getting my locations first. I think that's the biggest thing is getting your locations first.
Location.
Yeah, so you can know where you're putting your vending machines whenever you get them. I think that's the biggest part. But other than that, like I said, it's a pretty simple business, man. It's pretty easy. And then you just got to stay on top of it. You got to treat it like any other business and just be professional. You're gonna have your things that get stuck here and there. You're gonna have to refund people. So like I said, just having good customer service is the biggest thing for having people to come back. If people don't come back, you don't have a business.
Absolutely. Well, man, CJ, I really appreciate you coming on the pod, man.
No, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, this has been a great episode with 10-year NBA veteran CJ Watson, former voiceover actor, angel investor, author, and vending machine connoisseur. CJ, thank you so much again, man.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.